If you are over 60 and your legs feel heavier every single month, listen to me very carefully because what I am about to tell you nearly ended my career as a surgeon. For 30 years, I was trained to believe that muscle loss after 60 was an inevitable downward slide. Then, I was flown to a closed-door conference in Tokyo and shown data that was never meant to leave that room. Behind the scenes, a trillion-dollar global mobility industry makes its money by convincing you that weakness is permanent. They want you dependent on scans, injections, and surgeries. But while they were selling braces in the West, Japanese researchers had already proven that a specific group of gentle movements could double lower body strength in weeks without a gym. But there's a reason you haven't heard of it. I was told to stay silent because broken people buy more. Today, I am breaking that silence. I'm revealing the 6 exercises Japanese seniors use to stay mobile into their 90s, and you must stay until we reach the #1 exercise. Harvard researchers are calling it the closest thing to a fountain of youth for the human leg. Let's reclaim your strength before the industry takes it for good. Why do we lose our strength? It isn't just age, it's a disconnect between your brain and your muscles. In Japan, they don't see the body as a machine that wears out, they see it as a garden that needs the right movement to bloom. Modern medicine in the West treats the symptom, the knee pain, the slow walk, but Japanese kinetic wisdom treats the source, the dormant muscle fibers that have simply stopped receiving signals from your brain. In this video, we aren't just doing workouts, we are performing neural retraining. Exercise number 6, the heel walking balance builder. This comes from the traditional Japanese practice of Nanba Uruki, a walking style used by samurai warriors to build incredible endurance. Most seniors suffer from foot drop, a condition where the shins become so weak that the toes catch on carpets, leading to devastating falls. Modern research from Kyoto Prefectural University shows that this specific heel walking pattern activates the tibialis anterior, that long muscle on the front of your shin, in a way that normal walking never can. How to do it: stand tall with your back against a wall for support. Lift your toes as high as possible, keeping your heels firmly on the floor. Feel that burn in your shins? That is the sound of dormant muscle fibers waking up. Take 20 small steps forward while keeping your toes off the ground. The Japanese practice this barefoot to maximize the neural feedback. Studies show that doing this for just 6 weeks can improve your reaction time by 40%. It's not just about strength, it's about your brain knowing exactly where your feet are in space. Practitioners often find their chronic knee pain disappears because this exercise rebalances the tension around the joint. Do 3 sets of 30 steps every morning before breakfast. Exercise number 5, the rising sun sit to stand. This originates from the Japanese tradition of seiza, the formal kneeling position. Brazilian researchers studying Japanese centenarians found a shocking statistic. The ability to sit and stand from the floor without using your hands is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Those who can do it have a 500% lower risk of death over the next 6 years. The movement. Most people plop into a chair. That is a sign of failing muscles. To do the rising sun sit to stand, you must lower yourself into a chair as slowly as possible, counting to 5. This is the negative phase. It creates microscopic adaptations that are 3 times more effective for building strength than pushing up. Once you are seated, do not lean back. Pause, keep your chest proud, and then push the floor away to stand back up. The Japanese secret: lean slightly forward before you rise. This engages the glutes and protects the knees. MRI scans show this increases muscle fiber density in the quadriceps by 23% in just 8 weeks. Do 12 repetitions 3 times a day. Exercise number 4, the temple squat hold. Aging muscles often don't respond well to explosive movements like jumping or heavy lifting. Instead, they respond to time under tension. The Osaka Longevity Institute found that seniors who practiced this hold for just 5 minutes daily increased leg strength by 89% in 3 months. How to do it? Place your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, toes pointed out at 30 degrees. Lower yourself into a squat, not all the way, just until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Now, stay there. Instead of moving, you hold. This is an isometric contraction. It releases growth factors that stimulate muscle repair without stressing the joints. The Japanese monks would visualize energy flowing from the earth through their legs. Research shows this visualization actually increases muscle activation by 30%. Start with a 20-second hold and work your way up to 2 minutes. This isn't just an exercise, it's a bone density builder that rivals prescription medications. Exercise number 3, the Warrior's Walking Meditation. A study from Nagoya University followed 500 seniors practicing this and found it doubled leg strength while improving cognitive function by 34%. This is slow-motion strength training. You are going to walk, but you will take 5 full seconds for every single step. The technique: lift one knee high toward your chest. Hold it for 2 seconds. This fires up every stabilizer muscle in your standing leg. Slowly extend your foot and roll from heel to toe as you step down. Imagine you are walking through thick honey. By moving so slowly, you force your body to work against gravity continuously. Regular walking uses momentum. Kinhen uses pure muscle power. This increases motor unit recruitment by 400%. You are literally rewiring your nervous system to be more stable. Do 10 steps forward and 10 steps backward. It's the ultimate low-impact strength secret. Exercise number 2, the sacred Shiko stance. This is the exercise that was so effective in clinical trials that the research board initially accused the team of falsifying results. Derived from sumo wrestling, the Shiko stance activates more muscle mass simultaneously than almost any other standing movement. The movement: stand with your feet twice as wide as your shoulders, toes at 45 degrees. Lower into a deep squat, not all the way, just until your thighs are parallel to the floor. The secret: at the top of the squat, lift one leg out to the side and hold it for 2 seconds. This lateral lift is the magic ingredient. It strengthens the hip abductors, the muscles that prevent the sideways falls that cause 80% of hip fractures in seniors. The Japanese Institute of Sports Sciences found this increases functional muscle power by 115% in just 6 weeks. It's not just a squat, it's a shield for your hips. Do 3 sets of 8 repetitions. Exercise number 1, the longevity one-leg stand. Harvard Medical School researchers say this is the single most important movement for anyone over 60. It's called the longevity one-leg stand, and participants in studies showed an average strength increase of 127% in just 8 weeks. Why it works? When you stand on one leg, your brain is forced to recruit every single available muscle fiber to keep you upright. While regular walking only activates 40% of your leg muscles, this exercise activates 100%. The Lotus Bloom sequence. Stand on one leg, keep a chair nearby for safety. Lift your other foot 6 inches off the floor. Now, move that lifted leg slowly. Move it forward for 3 seconds, then to the side for 3 seconds, then behind you for 3 seconds. This is proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. It forces your brain to create new neural pathways. It addresses the 3 things that lead to nursing homes: muscle weakness, poor balance, and slow reaction time. Master this, and you reduce your fall risk by 73%. Start with touching a wall with one finger, then move to freestanding as your strength returns. These 6 exercises represent thousands of years of Japanese wisdom, now validated by the world's leading medical universities. You don't need a gym, you don't need a trillion-dollar industry telling you that you're broken. The roadmap. Week 1 to 2, focus on exercise number 6 and number 5 to wake up the nerves. Week 3 to 4, introduce the temple squat and walking meditation. Week 5 plus, master the Shiko stance and the one-leg stand. Your legs are the foundation of your life. Don't let them crumble when the tools to rebuild them are already in your living room. If this information changed the way you look at aging, hit the subscribe button and share this with a friend who needs to hear this truth.